should be like you, Melvin.
Ultimate on-demand destination for the UK's best fan-led football podcasts.
Want authentic supporter insight on all things Bournemouth? Follow Up the Cherries in all departments on the TalkSport Fan Network.
Club-dedicated content created by the fans, for the fans.
Search TalkSport Fan Network.
Good morning, good afternoon and good evening, Cherries fans around the world. Welcome to another Cherry AM on this pretty grim Wednesday morning today. Good morning, Malcolm. How are you?
Good morning, Ollie. Good morning, everybody in the chat. Yeah, I'm still waking up, but all good. A little bit cloudy, rain on its way. Hey ho, It is what it is.
It is indeed. Yeah, I think that's similar here and around the UK, to be honest. But guys, welcome back. And sorry, say that again.
Yeah, plenty of sunshine with stuff to talk about this morning.
Yes, yeah, awesome show. One that I'm very excited for this morning. And we've been excited for since last night when we were discussing it, right? So yeah, let's really crack on. Let's get through the comments and let's start with the show today. So firstly, Matt's in the chat, just reminding everyone, on the back of yesterday's shirt release, there is a reaction show that Matt and Craig produced yesterday. It is a banger. Please go and watch it. I believe it is up ready on the channels already. And another one from Matt tonight. I'm not sure how many of you guys have gone and watched it. Where did you find it, Malcolm? Was it on the AFCB fans channel?
It come up on several actually, and then Matt sent it over. Morning, Matt, by the way. Yeah, super.
Yeah. If you haven't already watched it, try and go and find it. It's like a new stadium graphic, as Matt says there, and they're going to give their thoughts on it tonight. But it really does show the size and progression of what the stadium is going to be looking like for the new season, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Quick question for Matt. Do you want me to join you later? Promise I'll have a shave. Let us know.
Nice. Let us know that, Matt.
It's exactly what Tim was talking about in the interview with the fan advisory board, wasn't it? It's actually everything that he said about it, the proposals, and then it to be producing such a brilliant graphic. Yeah, it's the way we're going, mate. It's the way we're going.
It does keep you on the edge of your seat, doesn't it?
Totally excited.
Yeah. I can only echo those thoughts, Malcolm. To be honest, it's I just wish I was closer to the stadium. Again, having moved away 8 months ago, and yourself having moved away however long ago, neither of us are that close to the stadium now, so we may not get to see it properly.
I'm going to be over there in just under 2 weeks, and when I go, I'm going to go to the store anyway. And I'll probably take some pictures, as for old time's sake, because obviously the stadium won't look the same for much longer. So cool, really cool.
Good. Everyone else in the chat, morning, Chris. He says good morning to Matt. Malcolm's already getting his messaging in early this morning before the show started. Liam, morning everyone. Morning, Liam. Paul from Oz, Matt, Craig, Malcolm, and whoever's hosting. That'll be me this morning, Paul. Good afternoon, good evening for yourself. I got the new kit yesterday, the first one to buy it in store. Liam, nice. That's quite it's quite a good shout, mate. I like that. What do you think about the kit? Firstly, mate, give us your opinions in the chat. Please do go and watch Matt and Craig's video from last night, as they mentioned, and give your opinions and comments on that video too, mate. It's Malcolm, I'm not sure if you've seen, but I saw it this morning. There's a players' reactions on the kit where they're all walking up to a podium and picking the kit up and seeing that.
Brilliant.
Yeah, another great video.
Yeah.
Paul, good morning all. Good morning, Paul.
Morning, Paul.
Darren Hurst, morning all. Love the new kit.
Yep.
Love the opinion, Darren. Joe Davison, winner of our competition. Morning, lads. Up the cherries. Morning, Joe.
Morning, Joe.
Chris. Morning, Chris. Morning, Ollie and Mal.
Morning, Chris. Yeah.
Paul from Oz. Morning, Ollie. Morning, Paul. Nice to see you again, mate. Paul, my missus has bought it for my birthday, but she won't let me have it until then. September. Oh, mate, so you've got to watch the first couple of games without it. That's great, isn't it? Yeah, great present. Yeah, fantastic present.
Okay, thanks for that.
Yeah, if you want to get involved, you're more than welcome, Malcolm. Darren Hurst, great show for home show from yesterday. Can't wait to see you make it. Stadium looks awesome. Yeah, Darren, as mentioned, please do watch again tonight. There'll be another reaction show for that stadium that looks amazing. So you'll see all three of them on that tonight: Malcolm, Matt, and Craig.
Yeah.
Nice, Paul. Yeah, Liam just responding to Paul. Sean, this morning. I hope they have kept the stadium very similar to me. It still feels like Dean Court, but bigger.
Exactly. That was my first thought after seeing it. You know, thank goodness for that. We're keeping it as a football stadium as we know it. Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah, I think we were discussing it just before the show, weren't we? The little additions of the rain roof that they've got over that extra stand. But this will be discussed in tonight's show, and I imagine more on tomorrow's Cherry AM. But if you haven't seen it already, do go and have a look. It looks, you're right, Sean. It looks like an upgraded Dean Court, which is fantastic. Joe Davidson. So I guess the away kit will be out end of next week, end of the week, start of next. I would imagine so. Yeah, I'd imagine so. Maybe the start of next week. But we'll keep you posted on that. I'm sure Matt and Craig will be all over the away kit release. Sean, I think the stadium plan is unique. Absolutely agree.
Yeah.
Dan Short, morning, Dan. You're going to be coming into conversation a bit this morning, I'd imagine, with the female team talk. And there's a lot of Ringwood Academy stuff as well going on this morning. Joe Davidson, stadium keeps all the character of Dean Court. Big fan. Couldn't agree more. Love the new kit. Haven't watched Matt and Craig take it. Liam, go and have a look. They did the new kit reaction show last night, so go and watch that when you get some time today.
I haven't seen it either, Liam, so don't worry.
Any incoming rumours bar Petrovic? Not this morning. There might be tomorrow, might be Friday, but chances are I'll probably do a transfer speculation in and out show Monday again, so that we can have a refresh for next week. Morning, Angel. That is my sister-in-law, legend, for joining the show. What a star! New stadium looks awesome. Yeah, Liam, can't agree with you anymore. To be honest, and I think we've echoed that throughout the show this morning. Good luck, Travers. Once a cherry's always a cherry. Yeah. I guess we'll just touch on that briefly. That did happen and confirm yesterday, after 9 years as a cherry and at the club, Mark Travers is now at Everton. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
And what do we think about that, Malcolm? Do we think he's going to get more game time?
I'm not sure he's going to get more game time. But if he is going to be a permanent number 2 behind Jordan Pickford, the one thing I will say is that he can learn an awful lot from Jordan Pickford. I mean, the guy is top, isn't he? So He could well do. Certainly be in cup games. I think he's going to get his game time there.
Yeah.
But who knows? I don't know what the plans are. There must be something there for him to say, yes, this is it. This is progress for me. I'm going to take my chance.
Yeah. Yeah, there must be. I know that I watched him in a press conference, and one of his comments was that Everton feels like a big club to be at.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Come on.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, look, it's reeked in history, right? They've been a big club for years. They've always been a part of it, but yeah, I'm not sure where that feeling comes from at the moment with the growth of Bournemouth. But you know, I wish him the very best at Everton, and
Obviously,
my fingers are crossed for him to progress and get as best as he can there. To be honest.
Yeah, definitely.
Sean, have Reece actually signed that new keeper officially? Jordi Petrovic, I don't think so, not yet. I don't think it's official.
He's up for a medical, isn't he?
I believe so, yeah, but it's not due till next Wednesday, so there's still at least another week or so yet where things could. We know what this world's like. There could be anything that happens in between now and next Wednesday. So I don't want to be that bringer of speculation that we are not so fond of, Malcolm, that just talks random stuff without knowing the backing of it. So I'm not sure.
If everything's agreed already, and then it's the last phase is down to the medical anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we'd like to think that it's a done deal, but nothing's signed over yet. Yeah. 4 million quid, too cheap for Travers. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. I'll get these next two comments done and then we'll crack on, Malcolm. I've said he probably has more chance of being number one there than here. Also, not a bad stadium to warm the bench on. Yeah, agreed.
True. Yeah.
Agreed. And then Dan, medical done, apparently. Oh, I'll have to have a little check on that at the end of the show, and I'll give you a quick update just to make sure that I'm not wrong in what I'm saying. But thanks, Dan.
Okay.
Appreciate the update there.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Morning, Malcolm and Ollie. Hope you're both doing well. Things are full steam ahead of the new season. Yeah, I imagine that's Craig behind the channel
Morning,
there.
Craig.
Morning, Craig. And finally, Badger and Bournemouth fan. The jacket you have on is really nice. Thank you. This is also something that my fiance bought me, as well as some of the other things that you see behind here, like the 125-year edition football and some other bits and bobs. But yeah, thanks, Badger and Bournemouth fan. Appreciate it. It's it's one of the nice ones we've got. Okay, so Malcolm, on to today's show. We are 15 minutes in already. It is AFCB Women's and how exciting not only their fixture list is for the season that's coming up, but also cup games, group games. What a time to be a Bournemouth fan, especially someone who can go to the Ringwood games, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for those that haven't seen it, you can check it all out on the AFCB website. Release dates for the fixtures were yesterday, and surprisingly, straight after the League Cup fixtures came out as well. So, lots to look at, talk about, whatever. And bearing in mind, we got the new player came in this week, Freya Meadows, centre back, which we touched on this week. So, for the women's setup, it's looking, also very exciting. They're up and running, training, and see how we kick off with them. I mean, if you want to, we can. Before we go into the league, if we sort of quickly touch on the League Cup.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'd love that.
It's not. I mean, I don't know how they actually produce all this, but it's group stages to start with. 22 group winners, with the 10 best second runners up go forward. Okay, and Bournemouth ladies, they're in a group with Bournemouth Sports, Ascot United, and Moneyfields. So Ascot had a very good season last season. 17 wins out of 18 in the Southern Region Women's Football League Premier Division. So some good opposition to go up against. and that'll just show us where we are. And obviously, we'll move on to the league afterwards. But not a bad start. I think if we can get through again, who knows? Obviously, I think the opposition is going to be, a little bit higher than it was last season, and just see how good we are actually progressing. But you can't knock it for what they've done over the last two years. I'm certainly excited, and I want to see more of them, to be honest with you.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. A super exciting time for them. I think the fact that they also had a decent season last season. I know that we speak about Ascot. Yeah, theirs is much better. 17 out of 18, crikey. But what did we have? Near perfect as well. 21 wins, 1 draw, no losses, 100 goals, conceding just 7 across the 22 league matches.
Yeah, exactly.
That's definitely a force to be reckoned with, right?
Yeah.
The other thing is obviously the FA Plate winners, beating Cheltenham 3-2 in the final on April 13th. So again, we carry through a hell of a lot of momentum into the league and the cup this season. I know there's a comment here from Badger and Bournemouth fan. I'm just going to read out because I want to touch on it. What is the attendance like for a women's game? Is it popular in the UK? It's building. It's building a hell of a lot. I mean, for Bournemouth women specifically at Ringwood Town, I believe it was something about 1,000, maybe 1,100 attendance. But I read somewhere that the games at Ringwood and the occasional match at Dean Court are now drawing anywhere between 6,000 and 7,000 fans for the women's games.
Yeah,
which is
when they're at the Vitality, they'll bring it in, won't they?
That's enormous amount. So that's an enormous number compared to what it would have been a couple of years ago, which is astounding. It's such a fantastic thing for the female game, and I think considering that we are trying to encompass the female AFCB team now as a whole, since the new ownership and since the new vision and the new structure, they are part of us as a squad now. They get the same training developments, they get the same coaching developments, they get same access to the training facilities and the stadium now. That's only going to enhance and expose their game a ton. So yeah, super exciting, Badger and Bournemouth fan, and great question as well. Sean says, when is the stadium show? As I'm looking forward to have my say. Also, knowing if people are happy with 20k, so it's maybe 25k in the further future, and possibly that being the limit. Stadium show is tonight, Sean, with Malcolm, Matt, and Craig. I'm not sure if it's a live reaction show. It might just come out as a video, so you'll be able to have your comments on there, but don't quote me on that. The 20k, I think, is a hefty increase. It puts us not on the bottom in the Premier League, if I'm correct in saying, because Brentford are now, they have 19,000, so we're now second from bottom above Brentford.
That's not really important, is it?
Well, I mean, in regards to stadium size,
okay,
not important, no. But if we're talking about going from being the lowest team, which we were at 11,500 or 13,000 or whatever it was.
Okay. Can I just mention to Sean here? Yeah, it's good point, but it's going to be done in stages. So
absolutely,
they are going up to 20, and the vision will be to increase after that. You can't do it all in one hit. It's not feasible. Step by step. We've waited long enough for this moment to come, haven't we? Just how many years? So brilliant. It's the way the club's going. Yeah,
absolutely. And Matt has nicely invited you on the show, Sean, later. So by all means, reach out to these guys, Malcolm, Matt, and Craig, and Sean will be involved. So again, everyone in the chat, make sure you watch that show tomorrow. It will be recorded tonight. I'm sure that'll be fantastic to hearing all of these opinions. Look, we've tangented off, right? Let's get back onto the females, because again, I do want to run through some of the teams that they are playing against. There's some interesting opposition, and I think some incredible games to come, right? So we've got teams like Billericay Town, They were a mid-table Southern Prem side. Technically, Bournemouth should completely dominate possession and absolutely take over Billericay Town if it comes to it, right? Now, the ones that I'm slightly more concerned about are Lewis and Brighton and Hove Albion. They're the two that stand out to me as being like in the frame of being like young and disciplined and tactical with strategy, and the teams that we're really going to struggle against. Especially Lewis. Again, I was looking into them last night. They look incredibly well structured. They've got strength in transitions, and they're physical, and they're super competitive in the Southern Tier. And I just think there's going to be some exciting games to watch, and we're only going to know once we see these first couple of games, right?
Yeah, absolutely. The opposition is a lot better than last season, which is what you want. It's great to have that statistic, with 100+ goals scored over the league, but it's not going to happen this coming season. They're going to have to work their blooming socks off to push up.
Yeah,
I always go back to to the extra setup. So they got promoted before we did, and it's a good benchmark really. If you sort of compete with them, and then where you're going. They finished 4th last season, which is pretty damn good after a promotion season, then finishing 4th in the league. That is really a good target to aim for. So wait up, but there's some tough stuff there. Looking forward to it.
Yeah,
but
couldn't agree more.
We're also improving. Let's not take anything away from our girls. They're willing to learn. They're ready to go.
Yeah. Well, they've got much more behind them now, though, haven't they? They've more, as I said before, they've got a much bigger coaching squad behind them, and much more development facilities and stuff at their fingertips. So yeah, you'd like to think they're making the most out of that, and then joined with the exposure and the additional marketing and all the other stuff coming with it. Yeah, just what an exciting time. Yeah.
I would really like to see some more games at the Vitality if it's possible.
Yeah, I think that's the plan. I think that is the plan this season. I think they're looking to to move at least 6 games over from Ringwood to the Bournemouth ground.
That would be really good. And it must also point out, because obviously talking about the women's game, with the women's Euros going on at the moment, it's just going to encourage people to go, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but we had a record attendance in women's game, or with the women's final at Wembley, didn't we, this year or last year? I remember something like that, but I know it broke records, so we're heading in that direction.
It's great. It is. I'm all for it. They've earned that right. They've it's been a long road for them, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But great stuff.
Yeah.
Can't get enough football.
Hey.
Can't get enough football.
No, I know. And the thing is, it's the 16th of July now, right? So we haven't got long to wait. There's not long to go. This is like the 2-3 week build up for me, where we get to the first week of August, and we're almost there. We're almost there. I can't wait. It's been a long pre-season for me. It's been a long gap between April and August this time.
Yeah.
I want to mention a couple more things just on a bit more analytics around the team, really. So we have a super tense opening stretch. I'm not sure if you're aware, Malcolm, but our first three matches are across 11 days. Which I think there is a slight bit of concern from Steve Cuss under squad rotation and squad fitness. But I think that comes back to everything that you've been saying. Is it's the biggest test for them, right?
Yeah.
So having those first 3 games, is going to be tough. Now, early wins in the league obviously could set a tone for the progression and the squad confidence moving forward. And home crowd potential. Obviously, Ringwood Town is a small ground. The advantage of still has to remain key of playing at a pitch like that. It's going to be completely encompassed by Bournemouth fans, isn't it? And engaged by Bournemouth fans watching their team. So it's an exciting time for them. I know that I'm going to try and get to a few games, and I'm also going to reach out to Dan Short to see if there's any more information that we can get from him as well.
I'll be obviously going to one of the pre-season games. I think Portsmouth one it is at the end of the month.
That is Wednesday the 30th.
Yeah, just to take it all in, have a look at Ringwood pitch and the surroundings and setup and everything.
Yeah,
Dan's about. It'd be good to stop by and say hello.
Yeah, for sure.
Face to face as opposed to on chat. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, good, nice. Let's hit some of these comments up. Dan, once again, I haven't heard back from Steve Cuss regarding volunteering at ladies' games. Well, look, Dan, I mean, keep on top of it. I imagine there's more people than usual probably trying to volunteer or sign up. So, it might be that they've got a lot of people to pick from or a lot of work on their hands that they weren't expecting. So, yeah, do be patient with them. But keep pushing for sure.
Yeah.
I believe this is Craig. I think the main stand is being left as it will be the biggest job of the three. Yeah, agreed. Other stands are easier as they don't have the offices, boxes, etc. But I think that's what will take us to the 25k. Yeah, I agree. And I just think that's a mammoth task. I think we've got a couple of seasons yet, right? We have to really solidify ourselves in the Premier League with our team. We have to stay middle of the table, top half of the table, right? We have to really be in this now to win it without expanding too quick, right? We've seen that happen before. Small steps, exactly. Yeah. Badger and Bournemouth fan. I think Foley has a grand plan for Bournemouth football, just like he improves the Knights in NHL. Hope he can have the same type of success with the Cherries.
Yep.
Yeah, fully agree. And he's not just doing it with the Knights in NHL either, is he? There's a couple of teams in a couple of different sports that he's doing.
The beauty of this is that yes, it's Bill's vision, but not just him. Is his team around him as well. So they're all on board. So they're all in it together, and they all want to succeed. Brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a rumor going around on Twitter X that Elon Musk hellhole about a blue and black away shirt. Thoughts? Would we like this back?
Good grief. I actually saw Bournemouth in blue and black at Brentford back in the 70s. Was it? Yeah, in the 70s.
Wow.
Blue and black stripes. Yeah, wow.
So would you welcome it back?
Definitely. Yeah.
Fascinating. I might have to go try and find that for me after this show and send it to me.
Griffin Park. Here we are.
Nice. Wow.
Back in the day.
What year do you reckon that was? 1970?
Well, if I remember right, it was a 1-1 draw. Ted McDougall scored for us. So you got to be talking 72, 73.
Let's have a look.
He's going to Google it now. Go for it. But no, it was a good kit.
You are spot on.
Go on.
Well done. 1972, 1973.
Yeah.
Well done. Yeah, Ted McDougall 1-1.
Some brain cells still work.
I like that. Well done, Mark. That's cool. Sean, Ringwood Stadium just searched has a capacity of 1,000. Yeah, I thought that was about right. I thought it was about 1,000. And then Darren Hurst, personally, I did the Jacaranda, I think it was called, purple away shirt from 2 seasons ago. Let's hope for something loud and proud. Yeah, I think I remember which one you mean. I'm going to quickly search that as well because actually, do you know what? No, I'm not. I'm gonna let Malcolm, Matt, Craig, and Sean go through some of these tonight because people are bringing up some real good shirts here.
All I was going to say, we're talking about a stadium tonight, not shirts.
Yeah, of course, we'll have to do another shirt. That was last night. We'll have to do another shirt show, guys, because there's some bangers coming out here. I think the first stage will be completed March next year.
That's good.
That is very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, lovely idea of the turnstile system.
Yeah.
Also agreed. Yeah. Joe Davidson, blue and black focal point shirt is a beauty. Yeah, I remember that. Focal point, local to Bournemouth. Yeah, there's been some banging shirts from them. Sean, for those that don't know, Bournemouth women will look at keeping for 2 seasons now, being invested undefeated in the league. Awesome. Thanks, Sean. Decent bit of info. Nick Gillings, yes to the blue and black stripes. We had that in the 90, 91 and 92 season and in the 2000s also. It looks great and I'd buy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, agree, Nick. I also remember that shirt. I'd also buy one. Craig, I did make a mock-up. Work of art it is. What from the blue and black stripes Elon Musk one you're talking about? I'd be keen to see it, Craig. Joe Davidson, we had blue and black stripes back in 2011, 2012. Was it 2011, 2012? I think it might have been a season before that. Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. I'm not going to search them all, Joe. Otherwise, we'll be here until I start work in an hour. Sure, need to look at last time they lost in the league about 2.5 years ago. Basically, just changed red to blue from Craig, and blue and black stripes kit was great. Malcolm Paulford says
it was.
Now there has been salmon pink has been leaked apparently from Matt, so I hope for the other away shirt to be completely different. I hope the brand expresses itself. Yeah, I mean salmon pink I quite like. I don't know what everyone else's opinion on that, but I think it's a vibrant color. I think it's out there. It's in your face a little bit. I think it's suitable with team, but I'm just throwing it out there. What do you think, Mount? What would be your ideal kit for an away kit this season?
For an away kit, I mean, being traditionalist, you would like something to have something red in it, but obviously you're not allowed to these days because of clash of colours and everything. But I do like blue, to be honest with you. If they was pull out another blue and black stripe, I'd be absolutely over the moon. Or even, what was it? There was a green one, wasn't there, that they did? So a greenish blue, which is rather cool. But that would be my favourite colour to go for. It is what it is. Why not bring back a yellow one? Do another one like the retro.
Yeah. Yellow coaches. What, like one of these?
Yeah, like one of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Obviously, without yellow coaches, it would have to be something else. But
yeah.
But good for them. It's another design. It's another colour. Whatever comes out, we'll wait and see.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm sure. Sorry, all I was going to say. They'll take Mr. Harrison up to 105, won't it? So
yes, it will. Yeah, exactly. As well as the new kits, don't forget. Blimey.
Yeah.
Nick Gillings, 2011, 2012 could be right as I got one for my 40th birthday. Nice. Thanks for that, Nick. Thanks for confirming. Appreciate that. Matt, correct. 2011, 2012, blue and black stripes. Yeah,
Well
you've
done.
probably got that in your collection, I imagine, Matt, haven't you? And sent Mal the leaked image the other night. Did you see that at the salmon pink?
Yeah, it's. I mean, Matt was correct. It wasn't a very clear picture. You could get an idea of what it was like, but it was more or less like a half side on view, and it was very grainy. The picture was very grainy. So
yeah, fair enough.
Wait and see. Watch this space.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, you know that guys, everyone gets their updates from here, right? So all your morning stuff will keep coming out, everything that happens. So keep watching the shows and keep watching the reaction shows that happen on the evenings, and yeah, we'll keep you as posted as possible. But Malcolm, I mean, unless there's anything else to touch on, I think that is
Yes,
the
there is.
women's. Go for it.
There is. The boys are up and running yesterday.
Yes, they were
Pre-season
indeed.
first one.
Yes, pre-season, against Hibs behind closed doors.
Yep.
Yeah, and obviously tough to give an opinion on because no one watched it. But we won 2-1, and it seems like, as you said, the boys are getting up to speed. Right, we're trying to get them up to fitness. Now's the time that it's all starting and kicking off, and the fact that we've had a 2-1 win against our other co-owned team, I guess, is a good sign. It's a great start.
Yeah. I mean, I look at Hibs as, a team that are pushing to the top of the Scottish Premiership. Especially after last season, how there was nothing going on there, and then suddenly they just hit the ground running at one point, and they just blitzed everything. Had a really good second half of the season. So they could be one. They could be a dark horse to look out for if you're a betting man. I'm not saying you should, but
yes, this isn't tipping advice.
Well, yeah, you could get some good odds. If you put them together with in a combination or whatever. Yeah, why not? But no, good luck to them. Good luck to them. It's and it would also be very, very good for Scottish football. To be honest with you, to have somebody up there playing the big boys. Mm.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just looking at odds now, just if anyone is a gambling man.
Oh God, you don't have to do this,
Hibs to win the Scottish League is actually currently 9-1, which isn't that bad, to be fair. I thought it would be way higher than that. But yes, you are correct. Yeah, and we've got a couple more. We have 2 more behind closed doors, do we, or is it just 1 more behind closed doors and then the others are free to watch?
Well, there's oh crikey, who are we playing? The Spanish team? Come on.
Yeah, we got Real Sociedad.
Yeah. There's 2 against them, isn't there?
Yeah.
One behind closed doors and one not.
Oh, is that how it's working? Right, I see.
So I believe, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have a quick look now, just to get a better understanding. Yes, yeah. You're absolutely right. Yeah, and then we have a couple of pre-seasons, don't we? With West Ham, United, Everton.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, good. Yeah, guys. Again, in regards to Real Sociedad, I believe those tickets go on sale or have already, and I had a notification from AFCB store yesterday, I believe. So I think we can go and get them now. I think. Let's have a look at the comments. So, sorry, Sean. 5th of March 23, they lost 2-0 to Cardiff City. With my research, it's going back to the women's team. Nice. That's pretty good going. It's pretty good going.
Not bad, is it?
No, it's not. No. Paul from Oz, 105. Good innings, mate. Yeah, I imagine that's going to keep growing, Paul. Matt, I have, yes, Focal Point was the sponsor on the front and back. I thought you might have it. Yeah, that's referring to the 2011-2012 blue and black stripe, I believe. Cheers, Paul. Matt says, Sean, maybe Eva and Billing can be our up top strikers. Maybe, but I mean, we'll see what happens. We've still got another few weeks of recruitment. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes.
Look out for the special K.
yeah, that's it.
I'll say no more.
Paul, Malcolm is trying to get his name on the shirt as our gambling sponsor.
I can't tip rubbish, Paul.
Sean, Bristol City behind closed doors, and then yeah, that's right. And then Summer Series, Everton, United, and West Ham. That's correct. Yeah, thank you, Matt. And that season also won 18-0 to Chelsea. Wow, crikey! So it seems like 2023 was the start of the winning, of the competitiveness of the female team getting somewhere, the progression. So Yeah, thanks, Sean. Really interesting information, and I appreciate you doing the research on our behalf while we're talking through it. Unless you've got anything else to cover, Malcolm, that is it for this morning's Cherry AM.
Can't think of anything at the moment. We wanted to obviously talk more about the stadium, but that obviously now that they're going to be doing a show, I think it's only fair to, leave that till later on.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to steal it. I imagine Matt and Craig have an idea in mind or an agenda in mind for the show. So yeah, I wouldn't want to steal anyone's thunder or step on any
That's right.
toes.
Yeah.
Quite comfortably can handle that tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now with extra special guests, yourself and Sean. So I imagine it's going to be a great show. Again, guys, please do keep your eye out for that tomorrow. It will be posted tomorrow morning, I believe, as it's being recorded tonight. So yeah, that'll be a cracker to go and watch.
Yeah. And don't forget the shirt show. Go back and watch it.
The show from yesterday. Yeah, absolutely.
I haven't seen it, so I'm going to make a coffee in a minute and sit down and give it a watch. Yeah.
Yeah, same. I am too. Yeah, I got about 50 minutes till I'm going to crack on, so I'm also going to watch it. Guys in the chat, thank you so much again for joining this morning on Cherry AM. I really appreciate you all getting involved, all of your comments from 8 a.m. So it's fantastic, and as a host, I really appreciate your time. Malcolm, appreciate you joining me as always. I hope you have a fantastic day.
Thank you, Ollie. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Thanks for the interaction. Brilliant stuff. Have a good day.
You too. Up the cherries.
Up the cherries.